Hey, what's going up, bull runners? Welcome back to the channel. Picture this, a world where your investments not only grow, but transform the very fabric of financial freedom. Welcome, my friends, to the dawn of a new era of cryptocurrency. Today, we're diving into the heart of the mystery that's been echoing through the digital corridors of finance. Ripple has just unveiled something that could shift the tides of stablecoin dominance. But what does that mean for you, the savvy investor? And how does this connect with Solana's meteoric rise, flirting with $220, $230? More intriguingly, the whispers of the ETF approvals are stirring a storm of optimism across the crypto market, promising solutions to the volatility that has long haunted us. The puzzle pieces are aligning, but the full picture, that's what we're here to reveal. We're on the cusp of monumental changes where every second counts. With Ripple's Say Hello to RLUSD announcement, complete with access to RLUSD white paper, now is not the time to be on the sidelines. Solana's price action suggests that we're at a pivotal moment, and the ETF approval buzz is the catalyst that could propel us to uncharted territories of gains. But these windows of opportunity are fleeting, my friends. If you're not moving, you're falling behind. And stay with me until the end of this video. I'll give you an exclusive sneak peek into our new crypto community platform, Altcoin Pro. This isn't just another platform. It's where the future of crypto community, insights, and growth happen. Don't miss out on this, your golden ticket to a step ahead in the crypto game. We will also be jumping into the XRP charts. As we can see, it ran exactly into the line that we've been talking about as a resistance. I'm also going to be talking about these two new trend indicators that I've been putting together for us. We'll also jump into the charts of Solana. It is making a major breakout to the upside. And we're going to be taking a look at Floki. Are we on the way to new all-time highs? We'll dive deep into Ripple issues Say Hello to RLUSD, and diving into Solana nears 210, now on the way to 220. ETF approval hopes spark optimism in the crypto market. And we'll be looking at CoinMarketCap to take a look at the health of the crypto community today. So if you're like most people, you don't have an opportunity to spend hours a day in the news, you found the right channel, because that's what we do every single day. So if you're feeling bullish about this current bull market, let me know by commenting 777 down below. Let's get started. So kicking it off right now at CoinMarketCap, we are currently at a $3.5 trillion market cap, climbing up nicely from these recent lows. How soon can we get back above our new all-time high of 3.79 trillion? 3.8 trillion is on its way for sure. Fear and Greed Index climbing its way up as well, currently sitting at 57. We love to see that in the 70s and the 80s. Yesterday we were at 51. Last week was a 54. Last month got all the way up to Extreme Greed in the 80s. Altcoin Season Index also climbing up nicely, currently at a 50. Yesterday was at a 48. Altcoin season high last month, 86. Top 100 coin performance over the last 90 days, virtual in the lead at 7,896%. Fartcoin coming in at 2584, Hype at 634, Pangu is 627, BGB 494, HBAR 493, XLM currently 389, and XRP climbing as well, 361. Jumping over to our first article, Solana nears 210. What is amazing is since putting this video together, we've already had a massive volume spike for Solana, nearing 220 already. But the ETF approval is what's sparking this optimism in the market. There's growing excitement from cryptocurrency investors as Solana finally was able to get out of that slump, gathering more momentum for a robust comeback in this new year. Solana clawed its way back from a critical level of 202, signaling the resurgence of one of the crypto market's most popular digital assets. Solana experienced a 10% surge yesterday on January 2nd, opening 2025 on a positive note. Market observers also noted that Solana continues its dominance over Ethereum on a year-to-date performance. What's next for Solana? Market observers explain that Solana hitting 208 would be a significant achievement for the virtual asset, now currently trading at 218, saying the price increase would allow the crypto to break the resistance level of 202. After the 202 level, many analysts see the next goal of the crypto clawing its way back to 220, a crucial level that Solana needs to surpass so it can reclaim its glory of $245. If Solana is triumphant and gets back above $245, analysts believe it would enable Solana to recover most of its recent losses, reinforcing its bullish outlook and boosting investor sentiment. As of this morning, Solana ETF approval by July 2025, Polymarket has it at a 55% chance. The regained investors' confidence in Solana being attributed by some analysts to the growing excitement of a possible Solana exchange traded fund. Now, if you remember, the ETF was already put out there, but it was declined. And many crypto investors are anticipating the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission will approve the Solana Exchange Traded Fund this year, a milestone that some traders believe would drive the price of the coin up. Some traders are expecting that it will get the ETF approval as early as July 31st, a rumor which is gaining a lot of traction. Even the Polymarket platform said that it had a 65% probability would get the approval, up from the previous 50 approval likelihood prediction. When we take a look at Solana in the charts, and we have our trend line that has been created over the last 40 days to the downside, now breaking out today officially to the upside. Solana is up 4.67% at the time of recording this video. And when we look at our shaft trend lines here, when our long-term shaft trend was up at the top, we can see a significant rise in Solana. Unfortunately, over the last several weeks, we've had this low dip on the long term. So we'll know after today's candle if this is going to start sloping to the upside. Down here, our pink level is our small time frame trend. It has reached its peak. Last time it peaked out, it did have a pull down for a reset and ended up staying down for quite some time. And when we switch over to the Heikin-Ashi candles to look for supply and demand areas, as we can see, we had this massive drop to its most recent bottom here of 175. Before the drop, we had a nice green candle right here. So this is going to end up acting as a support and resistance level in the future. And we will see continued resistance right above that level as well right here. So we are going to see some short-term resistance coming into play for us. Now to the downside, as far as a pullback, if we needed a support level, we're looking at $194 on the support. And once we get back above the 246 level here, we'll be on our ways back to new all-time highs, and then breaking back into price discovery mode for Solana. When we break it down to a smaller time frame here on the 12-hour time frame, we can see our short-term trend has been riding along the top now for several days, and our long-term trend is starting to curl up to the upside. So very positive news on the smaller time frame of the 12-hour. And when we jump over to the weekly, we can see our long-term trend is still trending very high. So that's why I've been telling you guys over the long term, what I've been noticing is the higher time frames, the weekly and the daily, are bullish on these coins. We have 2 days and 5 hours left in these weekly candles. And when we jump to the 3-day, we have some really good news because the short-term trend line is about to break to the upside on these 3-day candles. So on 3-day, we have long-term momentum high, short-term momentum low, but about to turn to the upside. So we could see a massive push to the upside for Solana in the coming days. Taking a look at our next headline here, Ripple issue say hello to RLUSD post with access to the white paper. Ripple, which operates the third largest cryptocurrency, XRP, has issued a tweet that highlights the recent official release of the company's new product, RLUSD, and shares details of it, as well as access to the white paper. In the aforementioned Ripple post, the company invited the crypto community to say hello to RLUSD, a product backed by over 10 years of on-chain experience. The post also contains a link leading to the Ripple website where anyone can gain access to the white paper. The RLUSD page on Ripple's website says that the company's new product offers payments in real time and seamless fiat to RLUSD stablecoin on and off ramps. It allows holding, buying, and trading tokenized USD using the new stablecoin that lives up to the high standards and backed by cash reserves, treasuries, and some cash equivalents. And here is that post that they put out there from the Ripple official Twitter page. The stablecoin was issued both on Ethereum blockchain and XRP Ledger after several months of testing, which started in August and ended in December. According to the white paper that is accessible on the website, the RLUSD stablecoin offers high-speed, low-cost transactions along with high scalability on XRP Ledger. The latter allows conducting more than 1,500 transactions per second. Ripple plans to utilize RLUSD as part of the company's cross-border payments platform that shovels the equivalents of billions of US dollars. The white paper says that Ripple created RLUSD mainly keeping in mind cross-border payments and institutional adoption. However, the document stresses that it is suitable for many other integrations as well. Ripple receives 300 million XRP from an anonymous sender. On January 1, popular blockchain tracker Whale Alert spotted 2 large XRP transfers. The first one carried 500 million, while the second one moved 300 million XRP. Whale Alert stated that 500 million XRP worth about $1 billion was released from escrow. Traditionally, on the first day of each month, 1 billion XRP are released from escrow by Ripple crypto juggernaut. However, no additional data was shared by the aforesaid source. As for the second transaction, Ripple received 300 million XRP from an anonymous wallet. Details shared by Whale Alert shows that that sender's address belongs to Ripple. Jumping over here to the XRP charts. On the daily charts, as we can see right here, we've been talking about this level, $2.32. We did break it and secure it currently as a support, which is great news. Now, today we are up 1.79%. So not a major volume day for XRP. Meanwhile, lots of coins are pumping extremely big, 5, 10, 15% to the upside. When we take a look at our weekly spider line chart that we've been following, interesting scenario played out today. As we talked about yesterday, we had this line right up above us that was going to run into as a resistance. And if we drop to a smaller time frame like the 30 minutes, you're going to see we hit it exactly. So this next level needs to be the level that we break. When we look here on the 4-hour chart, we can see a couple hours ago it ran into that line, and then the previous 4-hour candle also ran into that line, rejecting to the downside off of that. Now, once we break above that, there is good news ahead. The next weekly spider line comes to us all the way up here at $2.77. On the 4-hour chart, we can also see our long-term momentum chart. The blue line down here had been trending down for quite some time. In fact, it fell down December 8th, 2024, tried to come back up here, but got rejected at the 50% level of our long-term trend. But on January 1st, we did finally make the way up. Now our long-term trend is sitting here at the top of the 4-hour charts. Also, really positive news, our 3-day chart, we can see our long-term momentum has risen back to the top, and our short-term momentum has reset itself down at the bottom, at the 0 level here. Last time we had it turn up, the short-term trend chart turned up to the upside, which was here, November 5th. The whole entire ride to the upside was nothing but a push to our newest, most recent high. Now we have this reset. This candle will close in 2 hours, 36 minutes, and we should see a turning of our short-term momentum. Now, obviously, this is on the 3-day chart, so it's not super short-term. But the exciting news is this could be rising back to the top of the 100 level. And we can see what happened last time. It went from 0 to 100 on the short-term trend. As we take a look here at the 3-day spider line on the 1-day chart, there's very positive news here as well. Our momentum line has just crossed over the center line to the 0 side. Similar scenario here. Last time XRP crossed the 0 line on this Fu Manchu Cipher B, price continued to run all the way up momentum-wise, as well as money flow coming into the market. A lot of indicators are flashing buys for XRP, which is extremely positive. Our Fu Manchu Cipher A last signaled a buy back on November 10th, ran up. Currently, we are still in a sell from the Fu Manchu Cipher A, but that will likely flip over the next day or two. Also, as we've been talking, this $2.50 level from this trend line that has come into us from December 3rd and the second touch point, December 17th, now today trying to surge up past that. This is the 12-hour charts, as we can see. This is on our 3-day spider line chart. And as you can see, we have turned that into a support. So once we break out of this trend line resistance, potentially retest it, moving our way up to the $2.50 level, where we can claim that as a support next. Checking in over here at CoinGlass, we also have very positive news. As we can see right here on the charts, the red indicates people removing XRP from the exchanges. We only had a move of people net positive inflows to exchanges for people taking profits here on the 31st of December. But now the last 2 days consecutively, people are buying and holding XRP, meaning the sentiment of people that are seeing this price action for XRP, they're realizing there's more legs to the upside. On top of that, we have our derivatives market, the open interest. As we see, when we made that massive run to the upside, people were leverage trading XRP to a significant amount. And since December 31st, when open interest was 1.93 billion, that has continued to ramp to the upside, where we are currently sitting at 2.45 billion. So not only spot traders are buying XRP, lots of people are buying on leverage for XRP as well. Now, as we take a look at the volume, we have not seen the huge swarms of volume coming into XRP like we did during our massive push up. So that is good news too, because these people that are leverage trading right now, the markets aren't trying to liquidate them just yet. There's more room to the upside, more volume. When it starts to get extremely overheated, like for example, December 2nd, $78 billion worth of volume coming into the market. Right now, as of yesterday, we're sitting at 9 billion. So volume is starting to increase, which is positive, but nothing extreme. Once we start seeing these higher levels of volume pumping into the market, people need to be very careful and watch out for the liquidations. So the main thing that I'm watching right now for XRP is the push above this weekly spider line. This is a very, very key level, this $2.47, because that will give us access to this next level up here. And there's a big room for a push, which is very positive as well. You can see on the daily charts when we made our first initial run up, once we broke this level at $1.91, the next candle was an extreme volume one, retesting that level here, then another extreme volume leading us up to that $2.75 spider line. So once we break this 250 area, there's a likelihood that people are going to get more excited about the market, higher velocity coming in and pushing this price to $2.76. Also, make sure you subscribe and check back tomorrow, because we'll be able to know once this candle closes in 2 hours and 30 minutes. This will be closed in the future when you're watching it, but you'll be able to see tomorrow on my indicator if we've turned up on the 3-day charts, which will be extremely important, because last time when we got to zero and it started pushing to the upside, it's when we had massive amounts of volume. So as I've been saying, higher time frames look very bullish. The weekly, the 3-day, the daily. Our 4-hour is just coming down on this lower momentum to reset at zero and head back to the upside to 100 as well. And the thing that's got me most excited about this on the 4-hour chart is the fact that as this momentum wave has been coming down to reset at zero, price has maintained sideways. And as we drop to an even smaller time frame of the 1 hour, you can see we just recently had our long-term momentum wave get to the upside. December 31st started riding the way up, and that is also when our first pump started to happen for us. Also, very positive news on the weekly charts. We can see our higher time frame long-term trend has also reached the 100 level. The only thing that I'm seeing that could be a little bit of a potential for a drawback would be the fact that the weekly lower time frame momentum wave has reached its peak here. But as we can see, last time it did this, it had a very consistent ride along the top. So again, make sure you subscribe so that way you can keep updated with this momentum trend. Also, it is very promising for the whole crypto community as a whole. The fact that we are getting this momentum to the upside, despite all this craziness going on around the world, and especially here in the United States, leading up to Donald Trump's inauguration. So if you want to learn more about crypto in general, or specific cryptos that you like a lot, you're going to want to join our crypto community.
Hey, bull runners, check this out. If you want to learn how to find the next 10x, 50x, or even 100x altcoin in this video, listen to this. Our research team posted GOAT on the 13th of October of 2024 when it was right at a penny, and since then it rallied to over $1 and is currently still up over 5,000%. That's like turning $1,000 into over $50,000. Our team called Pendle at only a $16 million market cap, or 16 cents, back on February 18th of 2023, all the way back here, and since then it's rallied up over 4,000%. That's a 40x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $40,000. Our team also called BitTensor Tau September 15th, 2022, before the token was ever even launched. And since then, Tau has rallied over 2,000%. That's a 20x. Our team even said Solana is most likely to be one of the easiest trades next year, and this was posted December 29th, 2022, on the day that Solana bottomed out at around $8. And since then, Solana looks like it's up over 2,500%. That's a 25x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $25,000, and the bull run is just getting started. The list goes on and on and on. Our team called Sui, Ondo, and even some of the biggest cult-based meme coins like MOG back in July 20th of 2023, the day that MOG launched. So if you want to learn how our team is finding these altcoins before they explode, we just launched Altcoin Pro University, where our research team gives you real-time altcoin picks with explosive potential for this bull run, along with 100+ expert curated classes crafted by industry experts to discover these gems yourself, on top of our live weekly calls every single week for in-depth crypto market analysis and daily updates. And that's just a fraction of what we offer inside of Altcoin Pro University. Just go through the link in the description below, get in right now, watch the 26-minute video covering everything that Altcoin Pro University offers,